Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got a brand new EZA here. This is EZA STR Android 18. My love. That's what I think when I think of her. Oh, but I'm also thinking it's time to give her a sticker. I have 45 after this. Wow. Damn, we might have to use some stickers for some old characters at this rate. 45. That's because all they do is release LRs these days, right? Every day is time for a new LR. All right. So our beloved now has a sticker here. It looks fine. Got no problem with that. In terms of the build for my darling here, this might shock you guys. Psych, no, we're just going full dodge, right? If a character, like, if there's a real reason for us not to go full dodge on a character, we will do it. But guess what? We're going to do for Android 18. Full dodge. All right, let's jump in. Looking at her setups here, I got news for y'all. It's looking like it's going to be Dr. Arinsu. I mean, we could do, I guess we could do 16 as well. Dude, 16, that's going to be... Okay, I mean, we could do it. Like, 16 can be good, but Androids itself, like, they would need, like, 2 top 10-ish level characters. And then, you know, we'd have Android 16. We could have maybe this 18, and we could be doing some things, but, okay. All right, well, let's jump in. Let's see how we are going to do. By the way, remember, we also do have to make sure we're hitting this restriction for Android 18. The Peppy Gals part is not happening. Peppy Gals is terrible. It's Battle of Wits is what we're going to have to rock with right here. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump on in. All right, guys, we're starting out here against Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This is one of those turns. I mean, I would say I feel like this happens a lot with the Arinsu team, but, all right, well, we're not going to get to see very much out of Android 18 on this first turn, unfortunately. So I guess the first thing we could do is we could talk about her support. Remember, she is going to give Peppy Gal or Battle Wits characters 50% defense for 2 turns. That's essentially going to be the value she's going to be providing us right now, right? I guess I mean, we could YOLO to try and get her hit, huh? It just would be much smarter to go about it with a Rinsu, but you know what? Fuck it. I think I will. I think we will. Let's just do this. This way we actually get a little bit of Android 18 screen time. This is very annoying when it's showcase time, when the boss has a sliver of health like that. Alright, so 18 needs to do 1 dodge to build up permanent stats. We got them out right there, which is beautiful right there. 43 million she's at? Okay. Now, we're not really going to be able to lean into any additionals, although it's not like she really has too many additionals. Yeah, she's probably going to be an okay character, but she does get 50% attack and defense for 4 turns, right? So we will have, you know, we now have got her dodge in. We're super effective in all types, and we've got this 50% for 4 turns. So now we'll come back next rotation, and we'll see how things are going to look. This really is kind of like a baby fight, huh? By the way, am I stupid, or is this not another problem Arinsu has? Maybe I'm a little bit of a negative Nancy with Arinsu, but, bro, I saw people talking about her as, like, top 5 Vegeta and Trunks, like, original Vegeta and Trunks release level. Like, this is insanity, man. Fucker can't even super! Okay, well, let's hit the, dude, let's just hit this. Whatever. Let's just set up Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Okay. All right. Here we go. We'll let this turn play out, because I mean we started the fight and there was barely anything going on anyway, right? All right. So we're a little bit low on ki right there. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. Additional normal. There's a super. Okay. Good. Nice. Okay, sure. One more? Nope. Triple normal turn. God damn it. Alright, another thing she does do is she does cost Goma being able to go... I mean, I guess we could just run her into and slot 2, though. Because, like, both Goma and Arinsu, to really do their damage, both want to be running slot 1. All right, let's see. One reason I do want to show this rotation right here. Okay, so that's good. That's a great hidden potential system additional super right there. That gives Android 18 defense, and I'm hoping that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta could come strong with some defense for us as well. On this next rotation, I'll probably float Android 18, because that would put her in the path of Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku's super attack. So we could, you know, kind of see how she'll be able to handle being aimed with a strong super. No EXs, huh, bud? Wow, Vegeta! Come on! Vegeta! There we go. Thank you, Vegeta. Damn, dude. Holy hell, this guy. Give me the EXs, bruh. Alright, well, okay, so we got some defense from Goma and some defense from Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Now, when Vegeta doesn't do a lot of EXs, he can be fucking punished. Damn, he fucking sucks, man. Bruh, these slot machine characters have been driving me crazy recently. Alright, so remember, alright, so here's what all the numbers are looking like. Arinsu has to get targeted, right? She hasn't been targeted yet. Here's what Pansy's looking like. Here's what Android 18 is looking like, right? Alright, let's go. Alright, nice. The field of orbs was very generous for us. That's good. Alright, Android 18. Let's go. Hopefully Arinsu can give us some big-time damage, too. If need be, we could rock Goma's giant form next turn or whenever we might need it, right? Okay, sure. Oh my god, we got the... Whoa, hold on. Hidden potential system additional super. Lock in. Lock in. I mean, that means it's go time. Fuck yeah, dude. It does feel good. Oh, she's seducing me with the quad super. Oh! That's a good one right there. Yeah, damn. Okay, this is a strong turn. We got Pansy, Android 18, Dr. Arinsu. Oh, damn. Dude, Pansy might attack break the super. Well, oh well. She does. She attack broke the super. Well, I mean, I guess that just goes to show how good Pansy is. Alright, fuck, man. Alright, so 54 million right here for Android 18. Okay. She does have an additional 70% chance to be a super. She is super effective in all types as well. Okay, we got the super. 58 million. Okay, so Android 18. Okay, so they must have given super attack skips to the EZA characters. So both Mamba and STR Android 18 both received super attack skips. So at the very least, they are staying strong with that, right? Every single time we get one of these characters who is going to EZA, like an older character, and they get the super attack skip. That's big time. That is big time. Alright, this fight is done, because we can now go into Goma. So, damn, that was pretty quick. Should we just run it back in here, or... I guess, I mean, this fight really is just so... Alright, maybe let's just go to a little bit of a tougher fight. Maybe we'll go fight, like, God Goku. God Goku could be a good second fight to do. Alright, guys, so we are over here in the God Goku fight. Let's see how we're gonna do. One thing I will say about Arinsu is I definitely do trust her so far defensively to hold down slot 1 for us, which is very good, right? For sure. Alright, so let's hit this. I decided to go with mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Bro, I don't know. Another character that I'm just, like, over right now is STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Right? No way. He can watch from the sidelines. Okay, alright, so here's Android 18. So her damage, 27 million we had right there. Okay, it could start out a little bit lower, because remember, she does need to get a dodge to permanently build up some stats, right? So, it could be, like, if she would start out in, like, slot 7, she would probably have, like, very little impact on the fight. Okay, so there we go, boom. Watch her stats explode right there. Alright, here's super attack coming in. We dodge it, perfect. And then, again, keep in mind that she does give 2-turn defensive support, which is useful. Most of the major characters we're rocking on this team are Battle of Wits, except for Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Goma. Those two are obviously not Battle of Wits. I am rocking Glorio in this fight. Hopefully Glorio will not let me down. It'll be good. Wow, a slot 2 and a slot 3 super, huh? Okay. All right, well, we'll just come back on turn 3. We'll just keep getting footage of Android 18. I think we'll probably do this God Goku fight, and then maybe we'll do another fight. We'll try the Android 16 team. Where would I go for an Android 16 team run, though? That is an interesting question. Yeah, where would we go? I don't know. Maybe we'll just do Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. All right, here's Arinsu. Again, Arinsu, she's held up pretty well for me defensively, for sure. All right, 84 right there, sure. But remember, the big thing with the offense is just, can she hit the hidden potential system additional super proc? No, the answer was no right there. But remember, post-super, these bosses are not going to be touching her. All right, so we're here in our next rotation. Let's go ahead and let Arinsu and Android 18 handle business. Glorio will get Arinsu that last extra key we need, which will be good. All right, so let's look at Android 18's stats right here. I mean, the numbers do look good. Remember, so we're given the 2-turn support. We are at 75% dodge plus dodge build, which is good. Remember, when attacking, we still do get 200% defense, which is good. So it's like we're solid there, but no guard, no damage reduction, right? So she's just working with raw stats here. Her going 3 attacks with only 1 super last turn as well, obviously not very good. A triple super is the best she could do. We are losing a lot of stats if Android 18 does that, by the way. A lot of additional normals, so hopefully not. Yeah, oh my god, dude. Lately, the additional normals, You know, they once tried to run a lying campaign against me, saying I have average additional luck. Point and laugh, dude. Yeah, hell no. All right, go ahead and dodge that, baby. Yup, nice. Yeah, I certainly, that shit is fire, right? Just being able to hold down. Because God Goku, once we start getting to about turn 3, too, God Goku is kind of ferocious. Once we get to, like, turn 3, turn 4. Oh, that's, yeah, this is nothing. That's double digits easy. Yeah, Arinsu gets really nasty post-super. All right, 46 million for 18. Hopefully she gets us a couple of super attacks here. We do obviously have Glorio support hitting us as well, which is good now. All right, there's the second super, good. All right, we got 2, that's fine. Second super attack still coming in here, right? Or did I black out and it was in slot 0? Alright, well, hopefully there's not a super attack aimed at Glorio right here. Bro, a super attack on Glorio and I just fall to my knees, bruh. Don't even, man. Please, no. We can't lose the GOAT. The GOAT Glorio. Dude, it's a joke even saying that. I can't hate on Glorio too much, though, because how long? He's so old. This guy is so old, and he is still, like, pretty effective, right? So, you know, let me mind my manners a bit. Yeah, dude, imagine if we had Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You might notice I'm not rocking him. I just don't really want to do it where... He failed that dodge, okay. I just don't... Okay, because Arinsu and Mini Super Saiyan 3 have, like, really bad synergy together. I just want to quickly put this up, because I imagine some people will be like, why aren't you running them? So, Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he wants 6 superclass characters to get this, which certainly is a nice little bit of extra juice. And then Arinsu needs 3 villains. And you best fucking believe I'm rocking her with the 3 villains. Absolutely, dude. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay. So. No need to cut, right? This is pretty short right here. All right, let's hit... Dude, this fucker, man. Yeah, 12 key is a myth with Arinsu. Okay. It's another thing I never see people talking about. I gotta slow down, though. I hate on Arinsu so hard, and then I'm gonna pull up with her at, like, I don't know, 6 in the TUR tier list, and people are gonna go, "What the fuck? You hate her?" Well, yeah, I do. Well, I do actually. I hate her design, but I mean, she can do stuff, right? Let's not lie now. Let's not lie. She can put, you know, boot to neck. That's what a Rinsu can do. All right. Yeah, dude, she's got to be really good in here, right? True type advantage on this guy. So, I mean, if we hit her good turn, she will melt this fucker, dude. All right, so here's 18. This time we had 2 super attacks on our last rotation, 4.2, and then we've got Pansy around as well. Yeah, this is a nice trio right here. Dr. Rinsu, Android 18, and Pansy. Not too bad. I'm so interested to see. I'm pretty confident we'll be getting GDC power creep. I'm fairly sure of that. I'm going to be so interested to see how they approach it. Is it, you know, turn 1 locking AoE Nightmare, which I think is very likely, or do they go in a different direction, right? Like, what is it going to look like? All right, 95 Rinsu, sure. Yes, yes, yes! Oh, hell yeah! All right, nice. So we'll drop a couple of supers here. So we'll do great damage. Remember, these are guaranteed crits. It's another great thing about a Rinsu is, you know, her numbers really mean it, right? Because they're all guaranteed crits. So that's huge. So it's like some characters could lull you to sleep with their numbers. Oh, yippee skippy, it's so high, but not actually. Oh, 58 million right there. Okay, is that the highest we've seen from her? Give me another Super 18. Come on, baby. Yes, okay, 62 we get up to, and there's a crit right there as well. Yeah, remember, so Super Saiyan Goku, he does have that incredible damage reduction as well, right? Yeah, I mean, I like Android 18 much better than, like, Majin Ku, Majin Du. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel better about a Rinsu with Android 18. Android 18 is a character, like yeah, I'll run her. Like, I feel like she's gonna be quite effective, right? Now definitely is the time to use Goma's active. Absolutely. While Goku is still in his crit and dodge mode. So, I'll BRB. We'll come back on turn 7, where maybe we'll be ready to finish off Goku. Alright, guys. Here on our next rotation, we are right on the cusp of collecting a sexy W. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll have Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku pop as active right here. This will buff a Rinsu, right? So a Rinsu will get a little bit more juice from that, which is good. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So here's what our stats are looking like. Let's see how we do. Rinsu holds up one more go with it, and I think we probably should win here. Although, if we have to go into next rotation, a Rinsu in slot 1 is pretty solid. Eventually, she'll get popped one of these times, but it's like, oh no, she died once, but like, you know, we now have 50 runs where she has not been touched in slot 1. Good damage there. I do kind of wish she would have... Well, Rinsu was just thinking no hidden potential system additional right here, because we're going to save it for Android 18 to do. Good thinking. Good thinking. Now, and there's double digits. Easy peasy. I love to see that. Okay. All right, yeah, looking quite good. Android 18 should finish off right here. Yeah, because I don't think... God Goku here. Oh, what? Oh, he's crazy. Yeah, but Android 18 ain't that bad, buckaroo. Dude, could you imagine if he was saving his second super attack for right there? Oh, man. That would have been crazy. That would have been some crazy shit right there. It would have. It sure would have. All right, so we're moving pretty quick. I mean, we see what Android 18's performance looks like. Kind of in, like, the intended way to... I mean, certainly that's what they envisioned. Was probably double Rinsu with Pansy, Mamba, Android 18 all helping out, right? All right, let's rock Android 18 on an Android team. Well, okay, we can do that, but I do have to make sure to hit 3 Battle of Wits. Let's just quickly examine. Yeah, I mean, we just run the Gamma. Well, Gamma 2. Wait, it's another 3. Oh, fuck. That means she does not count. So we have Gamma 2 and Piccolo. Oh, man. She actually is not... Hold on. We're going to do this in-game, actually. Let's see. So, she looks like she is not Android help. Oh, dude, I could see poor Iron Cane throwing her. Let me see. Yeah, no way. I mean... Yeah, no. No, we can't. We can't. We can't. There is 2. There's 2 that are good. Because obviously we have MVP 17. We can run him. He's great. Great banner unit. And we got Gamma 2 and Orange Piccolo. We can run him. But again, it's another 3. Not when there's 3, right? It's a huge distinction there. So, damn, I mean, at least at the moment, they did not make her with the Android team in mind. I mean, yeah, this is where it's like, damn, I could see 21 EZA, right? Like, people are really on the lookout for Android 21 to EZA here. If she had EZA'd, then that would have our problem solved. We could run 21, Gamma 2 and Orange Piccolo, and MVP 17, and we'd be fine. But, I mean, there's not really enough. I mean, I guess I could maybe run her, but, I mean, I don't know about all that, man. I do not know. I think it's best, and this is already, we would already be running what is essentially a subpar team. Damn, so is this is really just the only setup we have available to us. What is this team again? Movie hero, hybrid, and mission execution. Let's take a glance. All right, guys, let's just give it a try. I mean, I feel like we've seen Android 18, right? Like in kind of like the intended way. Let's go for the unintended way. All right, we can see how this is going to work here. Rotations are probably not too good, but like, fuck it. Let's just bowl. Right, so now Android 18 is actually going to be able to have some of these links up. I didn't even really talk about her links much going into this. Let's do that now. So she has the Innocence, Twin Terrors, Android Assault, which is a good one, Shocking Speed, Battlefield Diva, Infinite Energy, and Shattering the Limit. Now, Android 18 has a lot of Android links, right? So if we look at this, you know, we always see 17 up here. You know, some of the gammas could be around here. Remember how good Android Assault is? 2 key and 20% defense. That is very helpful. So it would be good to be able, like, and it looks like Android 16's team as of right now is a hell no, right? Over on this setup, remember that Piccolo is on Battle of Wits, so we could rock all these different versions of Piccolo and we'll be good. What do I want to do? I mean, remember, Android 18 is also going to give 2 turns defensive support to Battle of Wits, which is Orange Piccolo, actually. That's not a terrible idea. I think I'll leave her on rotation. And let's see how she does. Oh, no, but we need to get a dodge for her to get her stats. Yeah, fuck that. We're going to float her. Hopefully we don't kill Goku immediately. Because Android 18, remember, we do have to get 1 dodge for Android 18 to build up a lot of her stats. Really, Gohan is taking damage right here, huh? That's not bad damage. It doesn't matter. Obviously, once he's, you know, targeted with the super attack, things are looking a lot better. All right, remember, his support, though, is only for superhero characters. Android 18, obviously, is from Android Cell Saga. Oh, by the way, yeah, Android 18, low-key, could be pretty good, maybe, for Android Cell Saga Dokkan Frontier. I think now we've done a couple of these extra Dokkan Frontiers. I mean, I don't know. I was going to say I am intrigued at them to go back to, like, kind of like the Saga Dokkan Frontier. But then again, if we take our time getting back to that, we can actually build these rosters up a little bit more for some of these sagas, right? So that's good. All right, so Android 18, there we go, sure. All right, let's get that second super baby. Yes, we do, good. Again, I do love seeing all the... I wonder, like, when they're going to add super attack skips to like the really like old irrelevant characters. Okay, so Orange Piccolo, right? Keep in mind he's getting defensive support from Android 18, so Android 18 is going to make him even a little bit more effective. Yeah, that's right, I forgot. He's now got this right here. Oh, the OST doesn't play in a fight though, but the voices do still play. Okay. All right. So we are going to absolutely demolish right here. This is not a situation, it looks like, where we're probably going to get Int Piccolo's ability up. Are we? Maybe we will. Damn, if we get Int Piccolo's support up too, that'll be huge for Android 18. All right, anyway, let's come back. Let's come back. All right, gamers, I've got some good news and I've got some good news. We have Int Piccolo's God support up. The huge support is now up. We're looking good. All right, guys, let's go. Hopping into the next phase here. So we're up against Super Saiyan 2 Goku. We now have the big-time support from Int Piccolo up, which is going to be very, very nice for us. Yeah, look at 18 back there. 4.6 million right there. Remember that Int Piccolo? He is a dirty boy, Int Piccolo. That's for goddamn sure. All right, Orange Piccolo is not fully built up. We'll be okay. Let's get the STR orbs with Android 18, with Bay-18 over here, and we should be looking good. Perfect. That causes that STR orb to fall down, and she's going to heal us a lot with her huge defense. Remember, that's a huge part in taking a lot of damage nowadays. How can I word this? A lot of times, a character having healing is not really going to super impress me. Oh my god, what a crazy ability. I feel like it's very common to have these turns now where characters have millions and millions of defense, which means it's going to be very easy to just heal with same type orbs with many different characters, right? So, you know, it's like as long as we're able to live hits, right? Like we could bring ourselves back from that. So, you know, a lot of times people post, you know, I've done it many times, like, hey, look, we lived the big boss. This character's great. And they took like 900k damage. And it's like, yeah, tanked. And then it's, you know, SpongeBob exploded on the side of a building. Like, oh, yeah, you know, tanked in, you know, quotations or something like that. It's like, well, I mean, hey, as long as you live, right, then we'll heal up with these disgusting defensive stats we have. Nearly 20 right there? Oh, fuck, Gohan, okay. All right, so 18 is at 48 million. She looks pretty similar, although I guess we do have Int Piccolo support up, right? You know, she does kind of look similar on this like superhero setup here, huh? I mean, we are on the 220, and we do have her full condition up, right? She also has barely been touched in this video too, which is also super good. All right, let's keep going. One more turn of this Gohan, and then I might just say fuck it and rock the Gammas together. Okay, I guess we'll come back on turn 7 and see what we'll probably just do. Yeah, probably just do double Gammas plus 18 against Super Saiyan 3 Goku. All right, guys. Damn, I wish our HP was a little bit higher. Psych! We have a solution to that, don't we? Yeah, we do. All right, I'm actually going to rock full Gammas here. So we'll rock all of our Gamma active skills. I feel like I don't really use these guys too often, so fuck it, man. Let's play it. Whatever. Superhero no chikara, misete yara!
強い攻撃じゃないと。
二人同時に仕掛けよう。行くぞ。
All right, chat, quickly. Don't forget that this active skill, right, does give the superhero buffs, right, which is one of the main reasons I want this. But this does touch Android 18 as well. So now 18 is looking a little bit better also, right? So we can get her juice up a little bit via the power of Gotma 1. Again, I don't really rock Gamma 1 too much. Like this sort of like setup. I'm not really rocking this too much these days. I guess I could hit this right here. Yep, he's going to be fine. We got the necessary stacks with Gohan. Again, we took some damage last turn. Tech Power Awakening Piccolo, he took Super Saiyan 2 Goku Super for like 500k, something like that. Alright, so here's 18. We'll go ahead and full heal. Hey, she's giving us value from something. At least, right? She's generating a lot of HP for us. Fuck it, dude. I'll take it. Alright, there's super attack. Nice, perfect. So that's going to give us some more support as well. Although that support, I think, it's also only for superhero, right? Yeah, that's only for superhero. It's getting that. Superhero allies 1 key, 10% attack and defense for 2 turns right there. And then if he gets hit with a Ki Blast Super, there's another stat buff he gives. Alright, so the point, though, is I've massively juiced up our next rotation. Here's Gamma 2, 95, huh? Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I haven't rocked Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1, like their team, in quite a while, right? So. Alright, so she's at 59 million. So this is, again, very close to the highest numbers we've seen from her. And this is over on this setup. It's worked well, actually. Like, you'd think that this wouldn't work that good, but, like, I feel like it has, right? Like, this has actually been a solid run. And, I mean, now we just go into Orange Piccolo. Yeah, and, I mean, we're chilling. So, all right, hold on. I'll come back after we're done with this right here. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this fight up right quick. Let's go ahead and pop this right here. This should ensure that we'll live no matter what, right? Because now, Piccolo, well, I guess if he fails a 90% dodge, that could happen. Looks like there's more attacks in slot 1 right there. That'll also get Piccolo having better links, too. Yeah, so don't forget, we did have Android 18 last rotation. So Android 18, of course, is giving her Battle Wits defensive support. Bro, low key? Lowest of keys. I enjoyed running this team right here. This was not bad. I mean, we did just add Android 18 to just superhero characters, but, I mean, it works well, right? It actually works well. The only thing I guess I would say is, Now, I like Android 18. She's just like a nice, solid character, Android 18. She's not like the god of the game, oh my god, but like if we would take it down to a simple level, good or bad EZA, she's a good EZA for sure. I do like Android 18. Okay, I feel like we probably don't really need to continue going on. Well, we probably can make this the final run. Certainly showing this turn right here, I think, is important. Because obviously, you know, Piccolo's getting the support as well. Right, just trying to show that off where we can. We should win here. I mean, maybe if we don't kill on this rotation, oh, okay, yeah, he could do that. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Goku starts dodging. He could hold tight. Yeah, Beast is so crazy, dude. Like, you know, like, if you use Beast correctly, he does a lot of shit, man. He does. Like, he's very powerful. You see one of these bosses just line a Thanksgiving Day turkey up for him. 3, 4, 5 attacks, and we're cooking, dude. Alright, thanks to Beast's active, we should be fine here no matter what. And then we'll see what we're doing next rotation. I guess I now do... Okay, good dodge. Alright, down to 1 anyway. No, double digits, okay. I guess I do now wish, though, that I... Yeah, this is not going to kill, is it? I don't think... This does not kill. Shit, dude. Do we win this? I haven't even gone into Piccolo. Bro, he's at 5 million right there. Remember, he is a little bit... it's so silly to say, but this guy is a little bit of a super attack merchant. It's just... I think it's a little bit of a gamble, though. Like, if Super Saiyan 3 Goku supers us and it's not a crit, Game 1's going to take that bitch for, like, double digits. But I have a... not the best finger on the trigger of how much damage we would take from a crit. We could go Orange Piccolo here, too. Or Power Awakening Piccolo for this. I'm going to aim for Gamma 1. I'm going to let Gamma 1 hold this down. Does Gamma 1 got us like this? I think he does. I think Gamma 1 should be okay. This Gamma 1 got a little bit, or this, you know, Gohan and Gamma 1 got a little bit undersold. 0 stacks, but that's okay. Alright, I think this just comes down to if Super Saiyan 3 Goku does the crit super, he might blow us up. But we also do have a dodge build as well, so we'll see what happens. Okay, he hits us. He's not critting. No way. Yeah, nah. Nah, bitch. Fuck off, Goku. Fuck off. Get out of here. Easy. Hit all nodes. No problemo. Done. Done. Alright, this boy's out of here. Yeah, so, okay. Android 18. I think she's a solid EZA. For real, I think she does help Arinsu quite a bit, because my biggest problem with Arinsu has been Arinsu's condition, actually. The 3 villains and the 2 sibling bond or mission execution. It doesn't sound bad, just like, you know, reading it. Oh, that's not a big deal. But I don't love the options on her team or her setups. So Android 18 seems very solid. She low-key does help Arinsu. And, I mean, this Android 18 looked just as good here as she did on the Arinsu team, right? So let me know what you guys think, but she's pretty solid. All right, guys, so there was Android 18. Impressive. She looked good. Thought she was very solid here. So this is strikingly beautiful technique, Android 18. In terms of the teams we could run around, it's, you know, Dr. Arinsu, Android 16, and Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1. We did not do Android 16 because I think her condition is a little strict. If Android 21 does EZA, we could use her STR 18 on the Android 16 team at that point, right? So we'll keep that in mind. Her leader skills, Peppy Gal category or Extreme STR type, key 3 and 140%. Oh, actually, I got to put her on my battlefield setup because I am maybe a little bit of a fossil, but I like using type teams. She'll be solid in there with that. Yeah, we could definitely do that. And then I always go, yeah, that'll work perfectly. Hell yeah. All right, so there's that. Her passive skill countermeasures. She gets 3 key, 250% attack and defense, 50% chance to dodge, and then Peppy Gal or Battle of Wits allies, 50% defense for 2 turns. Pretty solid. I do like my 2-turn support characters, man. I cannot lie. I can find a spot for them every time. When attacking, she gets 250% attack. When attacking with 12 or more key, she gets 200% attack and defense. With another 3, so she herself does not count here. Another 3 Peppy Gal or Battle Wits allies on the team, or if there's a physical type enemy, she gets 250% attack and defense, 25% dodge, and an additional that has a 70% chance of being a super. So, you know, she's at 75% dodge there, plus dodge build. Pretty solid. And then after she dodges 1 attack, she gets permanent 250% attack and defense, and she becomes super effective against all types, which is at least something, right? Her super attack is the Punish Blitz. She gets 50% attack and defense for 4 turns and does supreme damage to the enemy. Her link set is the Innocence, Twin Terrors, Android Assault, Shocking Speed, Battlefield Diva, Infinite Energy, and Shattering the Limit. I think for the most part, we're not going to get too much value at a lot of these. I mean, if we're running her with the Android characters, we can get Android Assault up, which is probably her best, most common link. But remember, to use her on the 16 team effectively, right? Android 21 coming out is what we'd want. And I think there's at least a decent chance of that. I've already said I feel like my gut is on no right now. I don't think she'll EZA, but it would be fire if she does. All right, so there is that. Her 12 key multiplier, is low actually, 130%. That's low for a TUR for sure. We don't see that very often. And then finally, we could take a look at Android 18's category teams here. So she, of course, is on the Peppy Gal team, which is just god awful. There is no Peppy Gal team. There's nothing. It's a ghost town over here. Right, well, yeah. There's 0 new characters in 2026. That's crazy, thinking about it. I mean, because Peppy Gal, fuck the Peppy Gal category. What we need is just the girl category. Boom. That's it. And then we get Pan, Margarita, Vados, Pansy, Arinsu, all these characters, boom, added to the category. That's what we're looking for, right? Just the girls category, and we're set. That's what they got to do. Then, Android 18 is also on the Android category team. Funny enough, I don't like running her on the actual Android team. Right now, we're waiting for some more Battle of Wits characters, but we did run her with kind of like that superhero lineup, which did work well. She's also, of course, a sibling bond character. So this is where she gives real value to Dr. Arinsu, right? I found Dr. Arinsu's conditions to be suffocating. The 3 villains on the team, and then the 2 mission executioner sibling bond ally in the team. This really, really weakens the team overall. But Android 18 hits all 3 of these, right? So then we could either just bring 1 more sibling bond or 1 more mission execution, and we actually wouldn't need any other villains at all between Double Arinsu and Android 18, right? So 18 is actually a significant help to Dr. Arinsu. And Sibling Bond has had tough missions in the past, so good to get more options here. Then she's also on the Android Cell Saga team, so maybe, right, she could help in Android Cell Saga Dokkan Frontier. Man, this category is much better than what we would be rocking, with Namek Saga. But still, dude, I would want a lot more before we'd get into Dokkan Frontier, I guess, right? Yeah, for sure. Then, Android 18 is also on the Target Goku category team, right? This is the Target Goku team. Pretty solid right here. Sure. Android 18 is also on the Battle of Wits category team. This is what she needs to fulfill her condition, right? Then Android 18 is on Uncontrollable Power. This has not really been like a setup ever, since 2024 when Int Broly came out. We'll see if they try and make Uncontrollable Power a thing again, right? And then finally, Android 18 is on the Mission Execution category team. So let me know what you guys think of the EZA STR Android 18. But I thought she was badass. I thought she was quite good, right? Like, seems like a solid character that could help out. Will work well with Dr. Rinsu, and I kind of liked her performance on that superhero lineup too. I did like that, so let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.